If there's one thing you should never touch in Korea, it's a high school senior. No matter what, you can't touch them during the year they take the SATs, and you have to be careful. High school seniors have such a great status for a year that even they can confidently tell you not to touch them. No matter what you do, high school students are almost the only group of people in Korea that you can make an exception for and just let them study. Just the fact that high school students don't study makes it a special year that people look at them strangely for this reason. It must be a very special situation that you can't imagine a high school student not studying and holding a gun and training. As the title suggests, high school students are required to undergo military training after school. In Korean society, such a measure would be ridiculous and would face tremendous opposition, but it was possible because of a guy named Gung. I don't know exactly when it started, but about a year ago, there was an unexplained sphere in the sky. It's been in the sky for so long that everyone ignores it and doesn't pay much attention to it, and then one of the spheres falls. A soldier approaches the sphere and suddenly the sphere turns into a monster and kills all the soldiers in the vicinity. When they realize that the sphere eats humans, they all prepare for war as adults. Still, I wondered why the heck they set it to high school, but I think it's because voting in Korea starts around high school. Here, even in high school, we made it a little bit voluntary and not forced, but the reason why everyone did it is the extra points. In the SAT exam, 1 point has a huge impact, so everyone participates in extra points. Since we train and stay overnight after class, everyone packs their bags and participates, so there are many complaints. There were some people who said they would go halfway, but they have no idea what's going on out there. When you watch the drama, they only show the students and soldiers coming back to school at the beginning. And they don't tell you anything about what's going on outside. Some of the kids want to go because the training isn't easy, but they're semi-forced not to go. When they finally get to go outside, it's at a golf driving range for target practice. Since we can't travel far to do it, we use a driving range, which I found to be both refreshing and plausible. After the target practice, we head back to school, and the title's war activities finally begin. Not after school. It was quiet inside the school as they prepared for war, but outside it was already a war zone. The kids don't realize it on the way there, but a little monster that came out of a sphere runs at people and kills them. The kids, who have been complaining about all the practice and asking why they're doing this, finally get it. The platoon leader who was leading the kids had already experienced the sphere, so he knew the horror of it and wouldn't let them go. The kids still talk about wanting to go home and be with their parents, which is kind of immature. Given that the sphere was doing this, and the fact that they hadn't heard from their parents in a while. High school seniors who now have to fight a war with the sphere to survive. There's no hierarchy, there's no leadership, there's no one to guide and direct them. Everything should be free, but to have unity, everything important is voted on. We have a majority decision. We move together, we decide everything, but we don't make individual moves. If they stay together, and if they leave, they go somewhere else, and they work as a unit. The further back you go, the more like soldiers they become, and they even have their own specialties. Some of them have unexpected sniper talents, while others showcase other talents. As the show progresses, it becomes less about the sphere and more about the relationships between people. We don't see anything related to the spheres at all, and we don't know what they came to Earth for. I don't know if it's just Korea or the whole world, but the drama ends strangely in the back. Honestly, I'm not sure how to end it, and it ends with something I wanted to say with the special situation of being in high school. I think it would have been a much more interesting piece of work if I just redid the last episode out of the 10 episodes. I wish they would just redo the ending of episode 10.